Alright, what is going on? All you amazing internet weirdos that are my viewers to be, well, viewers to play later. Sorry. Brain fart, long day, already doing a heck of a lot of filming. Oh man. How can I put this? The paint sets we've all been waiting for from the Army Painter are finally in. I'm going to show this one just for fun. That's right, the Blanche Masterclass series, volumes 1 and 2 are here on the channel. We're going to get to that in a moment. You know how we got to do things here on this channel, right? We've got to get the adulting out of the way before we can play. So first up is a word from our unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical filled products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical filled products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Great man, great company. Seriously, if you are into self-care, click that link right down below. You will not be disappointed. Make sure you abuse the ever-loving F out of that viewer discount code that Johnny's given you. All right, sorry, I've got so much stuff piled up over here. Stay. There's so much goodness in this stuff. All right, I pre-ordered these from the Army Painter a while ago. It is currently February 25th, 2025 when I am filming this video. They are currently $50 a piece. That means $100 for both sets, all right? You get volume 1, which has, 10 paints? And volume 2, which has 10 unique paints. We will get to all that in a moment, all right? I'm excited because I'm getting ready to start a neat little project. In each paint set, you get a Dip It's Most Magnificent brush. So I'm really not sure if it's a Kolinsky Sable or just one of their Army Painter stuff that is painted blue and called something different. I don't know. I'm not getting into all that fun stuff. In each one, I got an original Blanche artwork. Now, I wasn't sure if both sets had different artwork. I got this, so if that's the only one, I'm fine because it's going to go in a frame and I'm going to turn it around and I've got that. So I am good there. Let's put you in a safe spot. Both of them, you get, the painting guides. I have to tell you, honestly, when I got one of these a very, very long time ago from my local gaming store, Docking Bay 93, if you're ever in Skagit Valley, Washington, city of Mount Vernon, go check them out. Great mom and pop store. It really rekindled my love of wargaming miniatures. I walked in there wanting to find paints for, to redo a Star Wars Armada destroyer for the Rebellion. But still, I found one of those and I went, wow. Now, both of them have the same thing. And what I like that Army Painter has done, and I have always thought it was kind of cool. Where are you? Okay. Hold on. Getting out over my skis here. All right, they're both the same. The Army Painter has that wonderful little triad system where you have a base, a medium, a highlight. Then when they came out with War Paints Fanatics, they added to it. The Masterclass series even adds more depth to the Triad series. So you're getting all brand new paints that were hand selected and handcrafted and all this other wonderful stuff by the master, Blanche. And I really, really, really want to echo another video. Games Workshop dropped the ball hardcore by not doing this set with him. Hardcore. But okay. Let's get into the fun stuff, all right? I like the fact the box, once you pull that little slide off, is basically a tribute to, the man. All right, come here. Now, we do have to do this just a little differently, okay? Because these literally came about 30 minutes ago. And the first thing I'm going to use them on is a custodian. I saw where they took the John Blanche series and they did a thing with a storm-classed reclusion. And I went, I wonder how that'll look on, you know, a custodian. But still. Okay. The darkness. A really, really deep blue. I like that a lot. I seriously do. As they call it, a deep green blue. From what I understand, that's the only ivory ever in the, you know, the Fanatic collection. So I think that's cool. I finally have ivory, which honestly gives me a thought for another custodian where I can do one in the solar watch colors as opposed to just prime it white and hit it with a sepia wash. I wonder what it would look like over ivory. So that's a second custodian that I'm going to do with this series paint. Gotta have some grays. Ironclad gray. I like that moonbeam yellow. It may be something that I actually use for my Space Wolves on their shoulder pauldrons. That could be fun. Blighted green. And as I call this, a deep green. Banshee brown, which could be cool for some strapping and everything else. This is what I'm really, really, really curious on. Blood Moon Red. Speed paint. And yeah, they all, hopefully you can hear that, come preloaded. A warm skin shade. Grim Dark Shadow. Did they call it anything different? No. Okay. And this is the one that really, really made me want to get this set. The Emperor's Gold. That right there. It's like a reddish gold, for lack of a better phrase. That's what they did their Reclusion with. So, yeah. They started with that. I really, really, really can't wait to get that on a miniature. Now, I know stuff like this can be sometimes boring, but this is really exciting to me to have these in. You know, because like I said, that's the master. That's the guy who made so much artwork that we have enjoyed in this miniature hobby of ours over the years, you know? And now he finally has something to be his tribute. Which is why I always like how they have that on the sides. You know, John Blanche. But, blanched berry. What do they call it? A desaturated violet. Which could be really cool as a base for you guys with the Emperor's Children that have finally hit the market, right? Tainted Garden. That could come in interesting with like my new Antioch forces. Ochres and tans. That could come in handy. Midnight Olive. Oh, definitely. That could be a base coat because I'm ordering the complete the complete green triads with olive greens and everything in there. So I'm really curious what that's going to do with my new Antioch guys. Sunburnt ochre. Kind of interesting. What you call it? Yellows. Okay. Ooh, fiery vermilion. Reds are always good. Having a plethora of reds is always, always, always a good thing. Heavy metal. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this from Uncle Adam. So I can't wait to start using this on swords and other armor bits. I am really curious how that's going to go. Seeing how I will fully admit, I have given in to Eons of Battle using, oh dear God, the Typhus Corrosion, I think it is, for bolt guns and everything else. It just looks, it looks fantastic as a metal. It really, really does. I'm going so far down the rust thing because of New Antioch. Grim Rust. I'm trying to learn how to do it a lot better than I can. I still have anything to beat the use where I took a deep dark brown and kind of stipple it across where you want it to be rusty, and then you take the Army Painter's Rust Effect, the original one, and then stipple it inside that brown. That makes a great rust color to me. I have yet to... Ooh, Voodoo Shade. Okay. Sorry. I've yet to find something, anything better. Voodoo Shade. Now, I've heard good things about this. Turnbull Turquoise, once again, from Uncle Adam. I've heard great things from him about this. And when I say I have, not me personally, like he's contacted me. I've watched his channel where he's painting things, so yeah. And Ruddy Terra. Anything for like another dark, earthy color. Okay, so, where'd you go? There you are. That's all of them. I promise you there is going to be a follow-up video really, really soon on all of these guys. Because like I said, I now have 2 ideas for custodians just using these paints. I want to see what I can do with it and see if I can push myself to a different level. Because I've got Solar Watch now, I've got some Shadow Keepers now. Both of those, thank you so much, Peachy Tips, for all your help with that. He made an incredible video for custodes. Seriously, go check that out. Like I said, being able to use paints that were created and inspired by the master, come on, this is going to be freaking cool. And see if they can just take things to another level. It's always good to push yourself in different directions, right? But okay, I know that these are not the greatest viewed things, but it's John Blanche, you know? I mean, it's like it says right here, John Blanche is the most influential artist in modern wargaming. He has defined the grim and gothic style which shaped the entire tabletop gaming industry. You cannot argue truth. You just can't. But we're at the best part of the video. Seriously, we really, really, truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff down below. Do you plan on picking these things up? I got to tell you, Army Painter in the beginning to me was a fucking joke. They were cheap paint that I picked up to supplement certain colors. But now they've really, really, really done something with the War Paint Fanatic, the Speed Paint range, and now this Masterclass. I can't wait to see what comes next from them. My collection right now has been doing a huge shift from Citadel to the Army Painter. And before anybody says anything, I bought these. I am not sponsored by them. I am not affiliated with them. I've never talked to anybody there. But of course, if anybody from Army Painter is watching this and would love to come on for an interview, I would love to host you. Reach out down below in the description box. There is my info. But okay, like I said, we are at that best point. Have you used these? I mean, I tried using the Dip It's new brush this morning. It's a little weird for me because I have other brushes that I'm so used to. I mean, when I first grabbed some Army Painter ones a while ago when I got back into miniature painting, it took me a little bit to get used to the triangle pattern. I was like, this is so weird. Now I've got it down pat. A bunch of stuff from the master, 2 paint brushes, and creative ideas flowing. Best money I've spent in a while. Okay, best way to support the channel is hit that big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. I am really, really, really excited to get into this and see what I can make. They will be in a follow-up video, I promise you. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird, unboxing, drooling, whatever you want to call it, of the Army Painters Masterclass John Blanche Volume 1 and Volume 2. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Hopefully you're having a safe day today. And if we're willing, one day real soon, we'll be rolling dice across that tabletop.